Luis Alfonso Rodríguez López-Cepero, born April 15, 1978, known by his stage name Luis Fonsi, Spanish pronunciation, Luis Fonsi, is a Puerto Rican singer. He is known for his soulful and dance-oriented songs, most notably 2017's Despacito. Fonsi received his first Latin Grammy Award nominations in the Record of the Year category, and won Song of the Year thanks to the song Aquí Estoy Yo. The song also won 3 Billboard Latin Music Awards. Despacito became Fonsi's biggest success, winning 4 Latin Grammy Awards, 7 Billboard Latin Music Awards, 5 Billboard Music Awards, and 3 Grammy Awards nominations. He also won 1 Latin American Music Award for Échame la Culpa with Demi Lovato. As of 2018, Fonsi has broken 6 Guinness World Records and sold more than 11 million records with Despacito, whose music video was the most watched YouTube video of all time until November 2020, with over 8 billion views. It is estimated to have a net worth of $180 million as of a recent estimation. Early life. Fonsi was born on April 15, 1978, in San Juan, Puerto Rico, the oldest child of Alfonso Rodríguez and Delia López-Cepero. He has 2 younger siblings, Jean Rodriguez, who also is a singer, and Tatiana Rodriguez. Growing up, Fonsi idolized the stars of the popular group Menudo and the San Juan Children's Choir. At the age of 10, his family decided to move from Puerto Rico and relocated to Orlando, Florida. He attended Westridge Middle School and Dr. Phillips High School, both in Orlando. During his high school years, he participated in a cappella group called the Big Guys. They sang at school parties and local festivals. One of the members of the group, Joey Fatone, later joined NSYNC. In 1995, Fonsi enrolled at Florida State University School of Music on a full scholarship. He also joined the school's choir, the Florida State University Singers, and sang with the City of Birmingham Symphony Orchestra. Eventually, he dropped out in order to pursue a career in music. Soon after, he was offered a recording contract by Universal Music Latin. Career. In 1997, Fonsi recorded his debut album, Comenzar, I Will Begin, released in 1998. The record peaked at number 11 on Billboard's Top Latin Albums chart and contained the singles Si Tu Quisieras, Per Name, Dime Como, and Mi Ayer. Comenzar became a hit in Puerto Rico and across Latin America, with Fonsi doing well in markets like Colombia, the Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Mexico, and Venezuela. His 2000 follow-up, Eterno, was even more successful. Around this time, Fonsi also recorded a duet with Christina Aguilera for her 2000 Spanish-language album, Mirafleo. On May 1, 2000, Fonsi performed at the Great Jubilee Concert for a Debt-Free World, an outdoor concert in Rome, attended by Pope John Paul II. That same year, Ednita Nazario won a Latin Grammy Award for a song composed by Fonsi. He also performed with other artists at the White House in honor of the victims of the September 11th attacks. In 2002, Fonsi was the opening act for Britney Spears' Dream within a Dream tour in the U.S. and Mexico. In the same year, he debuted his English album Fight the Feeling, trying to do a crossover with the first single Secret, featuring Joey Fatone in the video. In 2003, Luis Fonsi performed to billions of viewers across the globe at Miss World 2003 in China. His 5th CD, Abrazar la Vida, sold very well, which opened new markets in Europe. Quien te dijo eso? Reached number 1 on the Billboard Latin charts. During his time in the studio for the next album, Fonsi recorded Amazing, a duet with Spice Girl Emma Bunton for her 2004 album Free Me. His 6th CD, Paso a Paso, debuted at number 1 and sent him into international markets. Nada es para siempre also reached number 1 on the music charts and was a nominee for the Latin Grammy Awards. In 2006, he contributed to El Piruli, a tribute album honoring Victor Turb, singing a classic bolero, Historia de un Amor. In 2007, Luis Fonsi was selected to be part of the jury of the new version of the Latino boy band Menudo. The band will be a fusion of urban, pop, and rock music in English and Spanish to produce several albums with a label of Sony BMG Epic Records. Several auditions were held in different cities, such as Los Angeles, Dallas, Miami, New York, among others. Fonsi was a part of the Dallas competition, where along the side of radio announcer Daniel Luna, they chose various contestants, and in their pickings, rising star J.C. Gonzalez was one of the 25 selected. His sound producer was named Mariano Zunino from Argentina, but moved to Florida. His 7th CD, Palabras del Silencio, debuted and stayed in the number 1 position for many weeks. Luis Fonsi entered the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 for the first time in September 2008 with his song, No Me Doy Por Vencido, debuting at number 98 and peaking at number 92. It reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot Latin Tracks chart, one of his biggest hits to date. No Me Doy Por Vencido became Billboard's Latin pop song of the decade and spent 21 weeks at number 1 on the Hot Latin Songs chart. In November 2009, Luis Fonsi was awarded a Latin Grammy Award for Song of the Year for his composition Aquí Estoy Yo. On December 11, 2009, Fonsi performed at the Nobel Peace Prize concert in Oslo, honoring recipient President Barack Obama. In 2011, Fonsi released the album Tierra Firme and went on tour promoted throughout Latin America. On July 9, 2011, Billboard named Fonsi leader of Latin music's new generation. In 2014, Fonsi released his album 8, a reference to his 8th career album. He then did a tour named Somos Uno in 2014-15. He also mentioned that acting would be on his career path and that he wouldn't mind acting with Mexican actors and actresses. In January 2017, Despacito, featuring Daddy Yankee, was promoted and released. On April 5, 2018, the music video reached 5 billion views on YouTube, with the song becoming number 1 in nearly every Latin Billboard chart and the most viewed video in the world. In April 2017, the song was given an English remix featuring Canadian singer Justin Bieber. The remix featuring Bieber reached number 1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 for the week ending May 27, 2017, becoming both Fonsi and Yankee's first number 1 on the chart and Bieber's 5th. Bieber promoted the remix at one of his shows in Puerto Rico, inviting Fonsi onto stage to perform the duet with him. The song remained number 1 for 16 consecutive weeks, tying One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men as the longest reigning top song in the chart's history. On August 15, 2017, Fonsi was named the Tourism Ambassador of Puerto Rico. In November 2017, he released the song Échame la Culpa, featuring Demi Lovato, which debuted at number 3 on the Hot Latin chart. The song won Song of the Year at the Latin American Music Awards of 2018 and received 1 nomination for Best Latin at the MTV Video Music Awards. As of 2018, the song had sold more than 1 million copies worldwide. In June 2018, Fonsi released a single, Calypso, with Stefflon Don. The song peaked at number 11 on the Hot Latin chart. On November 2, 2018, he collaborated on the track Baby by Clean Bandit from their 2nd studio album. The song peaked at number 13 on the Billboard Hot Dance/Electronic Songs chart and at number 15 on the UK Singles chart. In October 2018, he collaborated with Italian singer Eros Ramazzotti for the song Per lo strato una canzone from the album Vita C&E. On January 13, 2019, the singer joined with Wisin, Alejandro Guzman, and Carlos Vives as coaches of the first Spanish season of La Voz by Telemundo. After 5 years since 8, on February 1, 2019, his 10th studio album, Vida, was released. The track list contains Despacito Remix, Échame la Culpa, and Sola. The album topped the Billboard Top Latin Albums chart and Spanish Albums chart, and entered at number 18 on the Billboard 200. In 2019, Fonsi performed Right Where I'm Supposed to Be as the official song of the 2019 Special Olympics World Summer Games in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, in collaboration with Ryan Tedder, Avril Lavigne, Hussein Al-Jasmi, Asal Al-Nasri, and Tamer Hasni. On July 26, 2019, Fonsi performed at the opening ceremony of the 2019 Pan American Games in Lima, Peru. He sang his songs, including his worldwide hit Despacito, at the ceremony. In November 2023, Fonsi was a guest narrator at Disney's Candlelight Processional at Walt Disney World. In August of 2025, it was announced that he would be returning as a guest narrator for the Candlelight Processional on December 23rd and 24th, 20. In 1992, Fonsi made a brief cameo in the romance film Como Agua para Chocolate, in which he played the friend of the male lead, Pedro Musquiz. In 2004, Fonsi made his second acting appearance on the Mexican telenovela named Corazones al Límite, in which he played Roy. He also had a special appearance in 2001 on the Nickelodeon television series Taina. Fonsi joined the cast of Broadway's Forever Tango for a 2-week engagement in August 2013. Fonsi has been featured as a coach on 3 versions of The Voice Worldwide. From 2015 to 2016, he was a coach on The Voice Chile. From 2019 to 2020, he was a coach on La Voz America, winning the 2019 season with his artist Jaidamar Rijos. In 2019, and again from 2021 to 2024, Fonsi was a coach on La Voz Spain, winning the 2023 season with his artist Elsa Tortanda. In 2026, he will debut as a coach on La Voz Kids Spain. Personal life. In 2003, Fonsi started to become romantically interested in actress Adamari Lopez, who, as a Univision artist and fellow Puerto Rican, constantly found herself near Fonsi. That same year, Fonsi released a song, Abrazar la Vida, to embrace the life, off the eponymous album. The song would later become one of Lopez's favorites. During 2005, Fonsi was in the middle of an international tour that was abruptly canceled when Lopez was diagnosed with cancer. Fonsi promised to stay by her side and travel with her to Mexico, Miami, and Puerto Rico for various treatment and work-related trips. She had been in remission since 2006. On June 3, 2006, Fonsi and Adamari Lopez were married in a religious ceremony in Guaynabo, Puerto Rico, attended by many celebrities including Joey Fatone, Sheridan Goico, Ednita Nazario, and Carlos Ponce, as well as his brother Gene Rodriguez. On November 8, 2010, they officially divorced. Fonsi and Spanish model Agueda Lopez were married on September 10, 2014, after 3 years of living together. They had their first child together, a daughter, in December 2011 in Miami. On December 20th, 2016, they welcomed their second child, a son. Philanthropy. Since 2008, Luis Fonsi has been an ambassador of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which fights against childhood cancer. In 2017, the Billboard Latin Music Awards honored him with the Spirit of Hope Award for his humanitarian work. After Hurricane Maria struck Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic in 2017, the singer became one of the major helpers to raise the islands from the devastation. For his contribution, he was honored with the Global Gift Philanthropy Award. He is also a supporter of spreading Latin culture around the world. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching this video.